Hello and welcome to 360 Gamercast, episode 119 for Tuesday the 26th of April 2022. I'm your host Mark Webb, gamertag Pearson ID Steam ID Webby 360G, coming live at you from Australia, mate. And joining me is
Turner. What's up?
Yo, it's Wes. Can't remember my gamer tag because I ain't played games in so long.
Better Call Saul, Sly Armored.
I can't believe you, Turner. You didn't say good day, mate.
Oh, g'day, mate.
This is meant to be, I'm in sunny Australia. I've got two Australians on air and Wes living in sunny Thailand, all in a similar time zone. And it's all good.
I thought Turner had the most underwhelming intro, and then I heard Wes's.
I forgot my gamer tag.
Thai Life, your Thai Life with a 3.
No, it's not anymore. I changed it.
Oh, you changed it? Oh, is it Wes OGT?
No, I changed it again.
Again? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You can't make your mind up, can you? Yeah, so this is like my going into my third week in Oz now. So I've been here for 2 weeks, going into my third week.
Nice.
And you know what? It sure has rained a lot since I've been here. I've had quite a few sunny days, but it's rained a lot. But what's interesting comparing it to the UK is even when it's raining, you're still out and about in your t-shirt and shorts because it's still really warm.
Yeah, same as
Yeah, and it's just such a difference because it's really weird. Like this morning, I got up and I looked out the window and it was all grey, and I was like, and in England, you'd look out the window and be like, "Fuck me, it's freezing out there." So I looked out the window thinking, "Oh no, it's really cold." I walk outside in my t-shirt and shorts. I'm like, "Oh bloody hell, it's really warm." So I jumped in the swimming pool. Yeah, so yeah, I'm loving the climate, to be honest, even though I've been bitten to fuck by mosquitoes. So I need some mosquito spray. Because the climate in Brisbane's very tropical. It's very green, lots of palm trees. Yeah, it's very, very nice here. And
get one of those bug zappers.
Is it so it's not the summer?
It's autumn at the moment.
Autumn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But even when I came last time, it was their winter and it was boiling hot for me anyway. Walking around in my t-shirt and shorts, getting funny looks from all the Aussies and their coats and jeans and things. But yeah, I mean, I'm also really liking the change in time zone. Not that I've done a lot of gaming, but it's just chatting to you guys and other people just from this side of the world. You know what I mean? It's just been quite cool because usually I'm in bed when you guys are gaming and stuff.
It syncs up quite well for talking to people like Collie, Wally, and Trip as well, because we chat in the mornings when it's like evening for them.
Yeah. And it's been really good for the baseball because that happens at 9 in the morning here for me, so I can sit and watch that as well, which has been quite nice. So yeah, enjoying it, mate. I'm enjoying it. Been to a lot of beaches, and touring around and stuff. So yeah, it's all good.
When you go back and you're going to be on that show, you know that TV show where they hold up the flags at the end, whether they're moving or not.
We talked about it last week, but we're going to be on Crikey, It's the Irwins.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we
got filmed at the zoo.
Yeah, we did get caught on the video, didn't we? So
we saw that guy a few times.
Yeah,
there are good odds we are going to be on Crikey, It's the Irwins.
I think he was just following us around because we're so good looking. So yeah, man. But anyway, it's nice to have Turner and Wes on because obviously you guys are a big part of the community, and obviously our time zones never match up. But you guys are always very chatty in the Discord, etc., which is really, really nice to see. So it's really good that while I'm over here in sunny Australia, that our times do kind of match up and we can all get on and record a show, which is awesome. So yeah, we'll start off as normal then. We'll start off with Turner first because Turner is on a little bit of a time limit. Hello, Turner.
Yeah. Hey, yeah. So I haven't really played much. I've just been playing A lot of Destiny.
You are a
basically.
resident Destiny addict in the community.
Yeah, I think I play a bit too much of that. I've played some. What was that game, Sly, that we're talking about?
Right, Become Human.
Yeah, Become Human, and I've also started on. Oh my god, Elden Ring as well. So.
Oh right, nice. So how many hours have you put into Elden Ring so far?
I think about 25, 26 hours.
Oh, nice.
I'm not that far. I just made it past. I don't know the boss's name, but it was the chick in the library.
Renala.
Yeah.
And basically made me want to quit the game. So.
which one's that? Not
the witch with the 2 phases.
In the library.
Yeah, I've been playing a mage, and just the lock-on system in that game I feel is terrible, but because there's so many characters around the boss, and you just can't specifically lock onto a character properly.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
I found that was one of the bosses I had a lot of problems with because she's resistant to magic, and I was playing a mage as well.
Yeah, no, my problem was there's so many little characters around her that I couldn't. It was because you only have a certain amount of time to, do your damage to her before she gets back up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And just being able to lock onto it was just an issue. So
yeah,
it can be a pain in the arse. You're quite far then actually for 25 hours. Not bad. That's like 3 main bosses in, I think.
That'd be 3. Yeah.
Yeah, I just got past her, and then I'm not sure. I've exploring a place with a bunch of decapitated hands on walls. We're running around like a garden. And I haven't played much past there. So
is that like the mansion?
I'm not sure. I went in there, and there's just all I know is there's hands in there that attack you.
Yeah, and they're really difficult. Yeah,
they freak me out. Those hands.
In the arse.
Yeah, and that's basically where I stopped, and I haven't played in probably 2 weeks. So.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so what's going on in Destiny? What's the new raid like?
Yeah, it's really good. Yeah, it's set in one of the pyramid ships. You probably might know about those things, but
the last DLC,
yeah, we're basically finally getting to see where the story's starting to go, which is good.
What's that like? What's it called? What do they call it? The pyramids and that? Is it?
It's just called the Darkness. It's very yeah.
I mean, I did try to get into it again.
Yeah.
There's a new hard mode, right? For the
yeah.
campaign. And I just because I didn't play much of the last DLC, I'm not that well equipped, and I just couldn't find anybody to help me, so I just gave up in the end. I haven't played it for a while. I haven't even finished the campaign, but
yeah, Destiny is one of those games where it's just better with friends.
Yeah, you got to play in a team.
Yeah, you need a solid
off
group.
After Shadowkeep. I finished Shadowkeep. I never finished Beyond Light. I had enough.
I finished Beyond Light, but I just...
Oh yeah, Beyond Light wasn't that great. Witch Queen is much better if you want a proper campaign.
Yeah. Is it better than Taken King in the first game?
Campaign-wise, I think, but not... it's hard to say. This campaign's more like a Halo campaign. It's very... they've actually gone through and made a bunch of just single-player story missions.
Oh.
What's the deal with PvP at the minute? The trials and stuff, is it more balanced now? Or?
No, it's still Destiny PvP. You either like it or you don't, really. Yeah. Tons of abilities going off and stuff like that.
Yeah, fair. I did get into it quite a bit at one point when I was grinding to get, I think it was the Recluse. You had to get a certain level in PvP, so I did get quite into it. But when I quit playing Destiny, that's when Trials came out, so I never managed to get into Trials.
Yeah, Trials is back, and it's the same. You got to win 7 games in a row without dying, without losing.
Yeah, that's pretty tough.
Yeah, all the good players just smash you.
You manage to do it every week or not?
I have. Yeah, I've been going for only certain weekends when there's been stuff that I want. Fair. So there's some weeks where it's just a shit weapon, so you don't even bother.
Yeah,
overall, it's been pretty it's definitely one of the better expansions that we've got. So,
is there another planned expansion, or is it going to jump on to number 3 after?
No, there's still 2 more left.
Oh,
so
wow.
there's Lightfall, which comes out next year, and then the Final Shape, I think it's called, which is meant to be the end of the Destiny story, but they said it's not the end of the franchise. It's just the end of this story, and then the story is apparently moving on to something new.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, the game looks so good still and runs so good.
Yeah.
I like, as much as like it, I can't be bothered to play the game. I always say that's got the best gunplay in any game. Like,
it just feels so good.
Yeah, the gunplay on that is super smooth, isn't it? I mean, the thing with Destiny for me was, I love the gameplay, but didn't really have anyone to play it with, and I just, once I finished the stories, which I thought were a bit short, it was just kind of like, well, what do I do now? I've got no one to play it with, so just kind of put it down.
I think my issue is I don't think it respects my time as a player, because it's like, oh, you want to do the raid? Well, you need to be light level. I don't know what it is now, 750 or something. And it's like, I have to grind a crap load. I have to grind for 2 weeks to do a raid now.
So they have been trying to fix that. So now if you do the campaign on hard, you get to skip basically half the grind. So they reward you at the end of the hard mode campaign with 15-20 gear, which is basically you can go straight into the raid.
That's good, because that wasn't a thing. I mean, that wasn't a thing in Destiny 1 or in the first 2 or 3
so they have
DLCs.
Been trying to reduce the grind.
That might actually draw me back in now you've said that, because that's my problem is I like doing the raids, I like doing like the Nightfall strikes with the modifiers, but I don't like having to do all the little side quests.
The light grind,
I don't like the light grind. That's why I stopped Destiny. But
so they
if you're saying they've tweaked it, I might come back.
So it doesn't put you at max light, but it puts you at basically what you need to be to go into the raid.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Right. What is it with Aussies in Destiny? Like, it just seems that Aussies just love Destiny.
Yeah, it feels like it's one of the more like active games in like Australian gaming circles.
I mean, obviously, I meet more Australians when playing it because I'm in that region. But I just swear, Aussies just love Destiny. It's a proper Aussie game. I might jump back on it.
It could be something to do with like reset times being in like the afternoon for us. So it's like one of those games you hop on straight after work, and like the reset has happened or the dailies have reset like literally at the end of the workday.
Yeah, it could be.
It could just be a timing thing.
With just a lot of YouTubers that I see and that on there, they're mainly Aussie. I don't know if it's just getting suggested to me by YouTube because of the reason.
Yeah, it might be.
Yeah.
But also, Destiny's one of those games where most of the people are like D1 players as well. We don't typically. It doesn't feel like we get many new players. Like everyone's like a Bungie OG fan. They all came from Halo.
I really like Destiny 1. I really did, and it was on the. It was even on the 360 PS3, but I played it on the Xbox One.
I tell you what pisses me off about Destiny is the cutscenes are still in 30 FPS.
Not anymore. Not anymore. They shouldn't be. Not anymore.
Really? I thought they wasn't even with the last DLC.
I'll do some Googling.
I'm pretty sure that because they're like in game now, it feels like.
Yeah, and I thought they were still. Maybe it was.
It might have been for the start of...
Yeah, the startup recap or something.
Yeah, it might have been... But I don't think in the newest Witch Queen... I don't think there's anything locked to 30 in Witch Queen.
Yeah, so maybe it was when I started up, it was just showing some cutscenes from stuff that I missed on Beyond Light.
Yeah. Might have been. But I can't really remember.
I searched the Reddit. They are still 30 FPS, but... There you go.
Okay.
Well, I'm glad you're
to be
still
fair, when you
enjoying
watch films and stuff, that'll be anywhere 24 to 30 frames.
Yeah. And yeah, the only other game I've been playing is Detroit Become Human.
Oh, nice.
And it's been because it was on sale on Steam, so I picked it up, and it's actually pretty good. I don't know. I thought it felt like this game's getting a lot of hate, but
no, I don't know what. I mean, I played it when it came out on the
really
PlayStation, and I really enjoyed it.
It's funny. I mentioned last week I actually got the platinum on it. Like I mentioned on last week's show, we were talking about Detroit, and then you were like, "I've been playing it," and I go, good."
Yeah,
but because you're
go for?
I don't know, man. I was just going to ask you though, Turner. I mean, you're 100% PC, aren't you?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So you don't have any games consoles at all, no?
No, I do. I have a PS4. I used to play Destiny on console.
Oh,
and then as soon as it came over to PC, that's when I became full PC.
Right. Okay.
Have you played any of the other ones, like Heavy Rain or Beyond Two Souls?
Yeah, I've played. They came out on I finished them on PC as well.
Yeah. How
I thought Beyond Two Souls was good.
I agree on Beyond Two Souls. A lot of people give that one shit, but I actually think it's pretty good.
That's the criticism I heard for all these, because they're all made by the same guy, right?
Yeah, Quantic Dream. David, what his name will come back to me.
I feel like a lot of the journalists that I've read about it, they all say all his stories are like super shit. But I don't know. I think it's pretty good.
I mean, I played a bit of Heavy Rain. I haven't played Detroit. I have got it on the PlayStation. It's free on the PlayStation Plus store or whatever. But are they much different to the other ones that we play? The other story games? What are they? What are the other ones that we play?
Dark Pictures Anthology.
Yeah. No, they're basically the same. You're just walking around choosing options, basically.
Yeah.
So they're
but
like movie
games. Like interactive movie games. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, it's just I mean, I think those games, make a good change of pace. You know what I mean?
For sure.
I think they're really good.
I will say Detroit, compared to like any other story choice game, I think has way more different branches that things can go down. There are like whole endings you will never see unless you go looking for them. There's so many branching choices, and I think that comes down to there being 3 playable main characters. So that because ramifications that say Connor does,
it's not hot at all.
You'll feel them later in Kara's story, or if something happens to Kara like right near the start of the game, she won't be in the game, and then suddenly, what happens? Oh, a third of the game just disappears. You can make the game as long or short as you want, but Connor, the cop robot, he's the one who kind of gets respawns, as it were. He just keeps being so the game won't like end. It will keep producing Connor. He'll keep coming back if he dies. But if the other 2 die at any point, which they can if you make the wrong choices, they're not coming back.
I will say it's pretty. They're like they've got a little light on their temple.
The little blue, red, or yellow light.
Pull it off. It's like, and everyone just thinks they're a human. I'm like, what the hell?
Well, they're designed to look and sound and act like realistic, aren't they? They're designed to blend in.
I just thought it was weird that they just removed that little light thing themselves.
It is pretty funny.
Yeah.
The game is like 5 years old at this point. Like, what bit are you up to? How far in are you?
So I've just got up to a part. I'm trying to remember. There's like an apartment with tons of little birds in the apartment. That's about how far I've got, and I've just
you're like
near falling off the roof.
You're like near the start still.
No, I'm like 12 hours in.
Are you?
Yeah.
Well, you let me know when you finish it. I'd like to know what ending you get on your first go round.
I've done that part, and there's also a part where I forget Kara, I think her name is.
Yep.
This is obviously going to spoilers, but she goes to a house looking for help, and it turns out the guy's just a weirdo.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So that's about where in the game I am. So
okay. Oh yeah, I'd say that game, depending on how thorough you are about exploring everything in every level, that game can go from, I'd say, anywhere from like 10 to 10 to 25 hours, depending on how thorough you are. I think for me it was like 20 my first playthrough.
Oh yeah.
Good length game, and it's got replayability as well because there will be scenes you will not see in your playthrough. There are plenty of scenes you won't see.
Yeah,
and that's I like how it keeps track with that roadmap thing at the end of the level, where it's like it shows you what you did, and then it shows you the little locked grey boxes, and it's like, oh, there's this whole other track it could have gone on.
Yeah. Yeah, so it says here, so my last achievement was Cara and Alice escaped Zlatko house.
Oh, yeah, I know that one.
Yeah, that was my last achievement, yeah.
Yeah. But every level has like at least 3 outcomes.
Yep, okay. Cool.
At least.
But yeah, I've been enjoying that, and other than that, that's about all I've played recently, so...
To listen to the rest of this week's awesome episode from Australia, you need to subscribe to the Patreon over at patreon.com/360gamercast. There, you will get a show every single week of the year. Apart from while I'm in Australia at the moment, I'm just doing one show every 2 weeks. And don't forget, we are not live streaming until I am back as well on roughly the 12th of May. So we'll see you then. Don't forget to subscribe to the Patreon to listen to this awesome episode. See you later.
Depends where they are.
I think,
obviously they've done the... Like, they probably know, like, we just don't get the business, so why...
Yeah, why would they pay people to be on? Like, my friend works at a 24-hour McDonald's, and it's like, he says it's pretty dead from
really?
like 10 till 6 a.m. when he works. So he does all the cleaning.
Well, everything closes very early here. I find it very odd. But there we go.
I find that when I go back to England, though, fucking everything closes early coming from here, because everything's pretty much 24 hours. All the fucking corner shops and whatnot.
Oh, right, really?
Who wants to be shopping at night though? Fuck that! I just want to go home after work. I hate having to go out.
Don't we all? Just get it ordered in, mate.
I will say, when they shifted shops from closing at like 5 to closing at like 7 at the earliest, that was a good move, because the people who finished work at 5 want to be able to go to the shop.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was a good move.
Why were they closing at 5? Because of COVID?
No, just because they're lazy cunts.
That's how it used to be.
Fucking 5 o'clock. That is an absolute joke.
Yeah, well, everywhere else finishes work at 5.
Like, the shopping malls don't close till 9 o'clock here.
Yeah, that's pretty normal here now. It's like 8, 9
We still have like Thursday night, which is like late night shopping for us.
Yeah, we've got that. I think in Perth City it's a Friday, but like everywhere else in WA it's Thursday. It's really weird.
Yeah, I remember they used to do that in England.
It's like normally stuff shuts at like 6:30 or whatever, and then but Thursday night it goes till 9.
Yeah, that's how it was. When I was living down with my parents, it was Thursday was that day, but living in the city, it's Friday.
Right.
I think it's weird. But
Australia is like the English opening hours of shops about 20, 30 years ago. It's really funny.
Closed on a Sunday.
Oh, loads of places.
It used to be.
Yeah.
It used to be a lot, but some stuff does open up now.
Although I will say a lot of shops, they don't open till 11 a.m. and they close at 5 p.m. on a Sunday. It's very weird.
Yeah.
It used to be closed altogether. You'd be thankful they're open at all. That was a recent thing. That was like a year ago.
Wow.
That's mad.
Yeah, we do live in the dark ages over here.
I've noticed.
Did you see that story about RimWorld?
No.
It got banned for like drug usage, and then they brought it back and gave it an 18 rating.
Right.
I don't even. What are you talking? What is this?
It's a game. It's a.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, but the drug usage is it's like a 2D top down pixelated game. and the drug usage is not encouraged, and it penalizes you heavily in the game for using any kind of substance. But the government was like, no, not allowed, and then they brought it back under the condition that it has penalties. Our classification board, they're up themselves.
It's fucking
power trip.
Strict in Australia, isn't it, for games?
Yeah, there didn't used to be an 18 rating, so more things got banned. Now it's like the odd 1 or 2 things get banned.
No, just fucking pirate everything, mate. Makes it
a lot of
easier.
things got banned. I mean, I was telling someone the other day, Left 4 Dead 2. I don't know about the first one, but Left 4 Dead 2 here, the blood was censored, so no blood would come out of the zombies, and when the zombies hit the floor, their bodies would disappear.
So
I was telling Darren this like last night. Darren.
Right, should we start?
Pretty sure.
Sorry.
Oh yeah.
It's episode 119.
I know, because I know Turner's got a bit of a time limit.
Yeah.
Okay, you ready?
What's the order?
We'll go Sly. No, we'll go Turner, Sly, and Wes, because then Turner, if he needs to shoot, that's cool. And then he's.
I've only played Destiny, so
that's fine.
Well, you played Detroit. You can talk about Detroit. We like old games on this show.
I haven't finished it, so.
But you can still talk about what you're enjoying on it.
Yeah.
All right, you ready?
It's Turner, Wes, then me, right?
Yeah.
I wrote it down on the show notes, so I remember.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yep.
And a 3, and a 2, and a 1.